Greetings everyone, this is Zared18 and welcome to another Minecraft series. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fine day myself. Today is going to be a little bit different. So unlike most of the time when I would just do, vanilla Minecraft, I decided to do something a little bit different and go with some modded Minecraft. Now, there's a couple of things I have done before this episode, just in preparation, just some early game stuff. So I am, of course, in a village, and I have raided this house, as you would probably guess, partially because modded Minecraft is a little bit more complicated, because, yes, we are playing with mods, and it is also 1.18.2, so not the latest version, but that's okay, because we can make do with our modded business as needed. I'm also going to try something else out today. I'm not going to be using a face cam, as you can probably tell. Hopefully that makes a little bit more sense instead of just having my stupid face plastered on your screen all the time. So this time around, it's going to be a little bit different. So we are going to be, of course, doing some Minecraft as usual, but as you can tell from the chests, we've got some extra stuff, and that's because we are playing a modded Minecraft, well, mod pack as it's called, or more specifically, All the Mods 7. I know it's like, well, what is this? Well, basically what it is that it is a bunch of mods compiled together to make a gigantic thing that takes like 10 minutes to load. But there's a lot of stuff. So, one of the things is, I have this thing set to dark mode. Yes, I can do this in like different kinds of dark mode. But I am going to want to do dark mode this time around. Just because it looks a little bit better, looks a little bit more modded. There's a lot of other things, including, this menu over here. This just has all the different items and blocks in the game, at least that are accessible, and you can just use the scroll wheel to get through it. There's 124 pages, and that there's a search bar down here, kind of all sorts of good stuff. This is not a mod pack showcase, this is a modded series, less of a playthrough, because, people have played mod packs before. So I have this little farm set up. I have raided this house with, this little waypoint point set up, because we do have journey map. So that means I can just, place waypoints down here. I can see what the map is all about. Actually, you guys probably don't like seeing a dark map. That looks a lot better. Okay, we'll go with light mode then. It's fine. And yes, we are in a spruce village. There's a bunch of different biome mods, so all the biomes are all sorts of weird, especially considering this is in 1.18.2, so big mountains. And all that kind of good stuff. So, what are we doing today? Because obviously, I've done a bunch of early game grind. Got some gear from a ruined nether portal, actually, over here. It's right in the village, which is nice. I did not use a set seed or anything. So this is, kind of interesting. And then on top of that, we have a lot of extra stuff, including, like, we can sort inventories and so forth. And some equipment, some extra stuff. Not super bad. And a gigantic book. This just, in case you don't know, this just holds other books. So, for different mods. So, let's say, Tinker's Construct. I want to get into anything about that. We can have a book about it, and then you just, right-click to select which book you want, left-click to actually choose it, and then left-click again without facing a block, to then just turn it back into this multi-block thing. And we also have quests in this game, so it's gonna be a little bit interesting. We have Tiny Coal, which is basically, it smelts one item as opposed to, 8, so no wasted fuel around here. And a mostly broken pickaxe, which I could actually just do. What the? Oh, that thing. Just do this, and there we go. We now have a better stone pickaxe. And, some other bits and bobs here and there. So, what are we doing today? Well, I want to do some modded business, because usually if you're starting a series, you're going to do, like, a lot of the early game stuff. So, I have a mine started, I have a farm started, all that kind of good stuff. But what I want to do is get into get into the mods and so forth. So, if we look at our quests, we've got a whole bunch of different stuff. Basically, the way this works, you do different tasks, and you get XP for it, or different rewards depending on what thing you complete. So I've already completed a couple of quests, like a number of them that have like just like the little check mark and so forth, and a couple of other things. So yeah, I should probably get one of these to get further complete one of the quests. So yeah, task completed for this quest, and if we complete this, this will give us coal, iron, and then 20 XP. We do need more iron, it seems. Which we do have more iron, so we are going to, of course, smelt this up. As you can probably guess. So this is, oh yeah, so also before we get into it, there are going to be a lot of background noises because of maintenance and all that kind of garbage. So yeah, don't mind the background noises, it's fine. So one of the things I want to do is make a portable crafting table, which is a crafting table on a stick. It's literally super useful. It is exactly what you could guess. So let's make a crafting table and have a crafting table on a stick, and that is a quest. Gives us 10 extra XP. As you can see, our XP bar is going up. Because of this, we have a bunch of levels already. And this is going to be super useful because then we don't have to place a crafting table or anything. We literally just right-click and we have a crafting table. So yeah, so some of you that don't know how modding works, there's a lot of mods in here that are very different. Stupid fire alarm. There's actually no fire. It's, again, maintenance people. They're not very quiet, so it's fine. I have someone else handling this. So, what I also have is some equipment. You might notice that there are different names on them. And that's because we have a mod called Apotheosis. And this adds in, like, it doesn't add a lot of equipment. Like, as you can see, it's not a huge mod. I mean, it adds quite a bit. So, like, a bunch of enchantments, a bunch of potions, and so forth. But one of the things it does is it adds in these things called prefixes. So, the different names you're going to see, so like for example, Golden Shovel, it's lengthy. It's going to have different bonuses or downsides depending on which one it is. Mostly bonuses though. So there's the lengthy Golden Shovel that we have, which, you know, has extra reach distance, and in this case has an enchantment description, because we do have the mod enchantment descriptions in all the mod 7. So this thing repairs it with Aura, that's a different mod. Destructive Golden Pickaxe, plus 5% base mining speed, consumes received healing to repair items. That's another mod. I'm pretty sure that's within, I'm pretty sure it's in Apotheosis. And so on and so on. This one's actually pretty nice. Elusive Golden Sword of the Sun. On hit, gains speed for 6 seconds. This item ignores 9% durability damage. It has looting 1. So not the greatest, because it's a gold sword, you know, but it has 6.75 attack damage, 1.6 attack speed, plus 2 attack range, and plus 2 fire damage. This is a ridiculous sword. Again, durability is garbage, but that is some serious damage. And then some armor bits. Alright, nothing special. And then I have some other armor that I've been wearing as well. Oh, it's nighttime. Excellent. So, what I want to do is I want to get started with a mod that is an old favorite of mine, apart from getting this iron, which looks like we have completed this quest. Charcoal. Oh yeah, we do have charcoal. Not enough charcoal. We need more charcoal. Ooh. We're gonna need some other stuff. But one of the things I actually want to do, let's also get this smelted up, is I want to get into a mod called Tinker's Construct, which, for some of you Minecraft players, this might be quite familiar. So, if we go to the Tinker's Construct page, we need to make patterns. So we need sticks and planks. Do I have sticks? I do. Excellent. And we are not going to be able to make enough. What? Series 6, I'm going to make an extra set because we are going to need them. And then we get more patterns and XP for that reward. We also get materials in U, which... Actually, I haven't tried this before. Can you just do this? Oh, yeah, well, you can. Excellent. I don't have to make it. So we get... Wait a minute. We have Oh yeah, it just says use the eccentric tome, which is the book that has all the other books. It gives us that book as well as other stuff. Nice. Okay. And then now we need to make something called Tinker's Station and Part Builder. Super easy stuff here. So more planks are a requirement. Just double check if that's the recipe. No, it is not. How did you make the part builder? Is that logs? No, it's oak planks. Okay. So spruce builder, part builder, and then Tinker Station. So more patterns and XP. Patterns and so forth are gonna be super useful. Part chest. We need a chest and something else. Now, I remember I was given a chest, and like another chest from one of my achievements. Or maybe that's this one here. That's fine, I can make another one. I should actually probably plant a tree. Just to get some more... Okay, we don't have that mod in. Crap. I'll get that later. But I think 31 oak logs should be fine for right now. So what we need to do is make 8, have a chest, and then how do we make this? Plank pattern sticks. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Or something like that, I don't remember. I'm just gonna turn all that into that. Yeah. And then, bam. And then we get some more stuff from that. Now, there's this one, Tinker's Chest, but we don't have lapis. So, yeah, we don't have the materials to make that. Fortunately, we can get back to this quest at some point once we do have the parts. So now we need to make some stone gear. And what I should actually do is set up some of this Tinker stuff. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my bed over, and then what I'm gonna do is not make another axe right now, because we're going to be making an axe via Tinker's Construct. Now, Tinker's Construct, the way it works is it allows you to build semi-custom tools, which you can then make better. It's sort of awesome. So I forget how the order goes for it to work. I think it's... Is it like this? Okay, I guess it doesn't matter as much. So now we need to put the patterns in here. It used to be where you need to make all these other different patterns, but now you don't. You can just use the table. It is raining again. Fantastic. And I need to make a pickaxe. So what we can do is we're going to use to make a tool handle, binding, and pickaxe head. And then we get some stone and XP for that, and then we can make a rock pickaxe, which is basically just a stone pickaxe. So you use the Tinker Station to build the stuff, which used to be called a tool station, and you use pickaxe, handle, and stone binding to make the stone pickaxe. And we are rewarded with steak and XP, as well as other stuff. So there are some quests in this, like this one. It gives you this little check mark, and you just click that. Super easy. And then these are also the same thing. So we're just gonna do this. This is very complicated stuff. Basically, the way it works, there's modifiers for pickaxes. So I can put this pickaxe in. We have 3 upgrades, 1 ability, and certain things in the game will have like modifiers. So the modifiers allow you to upgrade stuff. So there's 5 different ones. It used to be just modifiers, but now there's a bunch of other ones. So modifiers are as it says, similar to enchantments. It's sort of like you're making a tool better. Sorry about the rain, by the way. And there's 4 different ones we're concerned about. Defense modifiers are for armor. So yeah, there's a lot involved. And different tools have different slots and so forth. So this one has 3 upgrades, 1 ability. So upgrades are things, like, again, just look at the book. Upgrades are, like, they basically add. They're kind of like these are like the enchantment ones. They make like for example, you add redstone to a tool to make them faster. And then let's check the abilities. It has one ability, and these are like super enchantments, I guess. Like Silk Touch and Auto Smelt, apparently. So it's more complicated because it used to be just modifiers. But yeah, so this thing has 116 durability, 2 attack damage, 1.2 attack speed. It might combine stone at a speed of 4.2 with +1 piercing. And then it has modifiers built in, so it's like piercing deals bonus damage, which attacks through armor, and then stonebound mines faster as it wears out, but deals less damage. So, with that in mind, let me just really quickly get all these other ones acquired, and we are almost at 20 levels. This is why doing this is so amazing, because then you can do a lot of other stuff. So, get a lot of XP really quickly. So, one of the things we have to also do is make grout, which is gravel, sand, and clay. Now, unfortunately, we are super high up. Actually, that's not too far away. We can do that. But before then, I want to get my axe made. So, in order to make an axe, we need an axe head, a tool rod, and a binding. So, small axe head, binding, and then handle. Actually, hold on. What about a mattock? It does not require a binding, but I think that's fine. We can just stick with an axe. And actually, with that in mind, we should also make a sword, which is 2 handles, 1 blade. So, small blade, and 2 handles. So then we can make a stone sword. So we can move these out of the way, put these down here, and bada bing, bada boom, we're off to the races. Alright, more iron. Nice. So, one of the things we need to do is we need to get grout, which is going to be useful in a little bit. So let's actually go down here. It's not safe. But you also might notice I have extra hearts. That's because there's the new Spice of Life mod in this. Ooh. Ow. Taking damage as we speak. Not fun. We have the Spice of Life mod in this mod pack. So as a result, as I eat different kinds of food, I get more hearts. This is not the old Spice of Life where you have to eat other kinds of food, otherwise the food isn't as effective. So we need sand. That's probably enough. And then gravel, which broke my shovel. And now I have bread. I've got steak, it's fine. We could do with more gravel, I think. I want to make quite a bit, and then we need clay, of all things. So, yeah. I don't have a shovel available. We'll get it afterwards. How much clay was that? 52. I need more gravel. What's this? Salt. We'll get that later. At some point. I know that this is very inefficient, but it's the only thing I can do right now. Ooh, flint. This could be useful at some point. And yes, I know, I am destroying the environment, and yes, this, village is all sorts of in shambles because of this stupid, huge, mountain thing. But it is what it is, it's fine. So let's get back up to home. As you can see, there's that marker. The marker you can see anywhere in the world until you enter into another dimension, and then you don't see it anymore. Let's... ow. Dang it. There we go. Traversing is not the best thing to do because it's not fun. But it kind of is what it is. I had to get down there. I am going to move bases very soon, hopefully. Unless I have no reason to move, but I do because I am not near any resources. Let me just really quickly get back to base. And there we go, back at base. Encountered some mobs, as you can see, I killed a witch, and actually, it's perfect timing to eat a spider eye, just to get some poison real quick. What can I eat? I can also eat this raw mutton. But one of the things you have to remember, make sure that in this mod pack, make sure every single bit of food that you get, make sure it can be cooked, make sure that you can see if it makes into other stuff, because then you can get as many hearts as you can. So I'm already at 4 hearts, and we might be even higher now. Nope, we are not. We also got this Enchanted Scroll of Clarity, which is used to cast a spell. I don't know what spell it is, because I don't know much about this mod. But, I digress. We now have a bunch of materials, which are going to be useful for, a couple of things. First of all, I want to replace this. Except I don't have any patterns. That's fine. Make more patterns. I do have patterns in the table, though, so it's fine. To make this crafting station. Now you might be thinking, why do I want to make a crafting station? Well, what it can do is let's suppose I place your plagues in there, okay? Now check my inventory, there are no plagues. Go back to this, there are plagues. Or logs, rather. Very, very nice to use. Anyways, what I want to do, there is no shovel anymore, there's just the mattock. But there's this thing. Okay, that's interesting. Because I remember there used to be like a shovel and everything. But anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be making some grouts. Now there are 2 recipes you can do. You can either use a clay block to get this to get 8. Except it's like not the best. Because, like, both recipes are going to yield the same amount. Because it's this is 1, it gets 2, 4 gets you 8. This one has 1, gets you 2. This one has 4, gets you 8. So I might as well just go with this method. So we are going to be using all of our clay, basically. Excuse me. And the reason is because we're going to need a bunch of seared bricks. Ooh, my mutton's done. So, I am going to put in, let me actually, hold on, let me reconsolidate this. And then 19 in that one, 19 in that one. Excellent. Half a stack in each, go. Alright. So while we're waiting for that, I want to look at some of the other mods that we have available. So one of them is Silent Gear, the Silent Gear book. So I believe, yep, I've got that. So that's another quest, more XP. Blueprint paper, you can just make with paper and blue dye. Or, you start off with this blueprint package. So if I right-click, you get a bunch of blueprints. Except I need to make this blueprint paper, and I don't have blue dye. Which is not the greatest, because I'm going to need blue dye. And I don't... Oh, hold on. There's a blue flower from Botania over here. This should be good. Just, yep, mystical blue flower. That's perfect. Turn this into this, this into that. I also don't have paper. That is not good, because I need paper. I'm going to... hold on, let me just go look over at this cliff and see if there's, like, any sugarcane that I can see easily. There is not. There is something over there, though. Ooh, and a meteor strike. But we'll get to that a little bit later. So, actually, I do not have paper. Okay, thought so. So, that's a lot of stuff. Let me put these away. And let me put the patterns with everything else. Take the cobblestone out. How's this doing? Seared brick, seared brick. So seared brick is gonna be very useful throughout the Tinker's Construct thing, because we're going to need to make a something called a smeltery, which will allow us to get, allow us to smelt ores to get better tools and so forth. I'm going to look at some of the other ones. So one of them is to kill a bunch of mobs, like 5 zombies, 5 skeletons, stuff like that. It's going to be a little bit trickier. We can go to the tools segment, which I will probably do, but one of the things I need is glass and planks. So I've got planks. What's that for planks? Is that gonna be fine? 16 out of 32, so I need... There we go. Excellent, and I need some glass. Do I have any sand? I do have sand. Excellent. 26, 32, that's perfect. Another quest in the bag. So what we need to do now is we need to make something called a melter, which is a very basic smeltery. And we're gonna need a lava bucket. So oh, there's another portal over there. Duh. There's a huge source of lava over there. So what we need to do is you need to make these 6 things, or we need to get 5 things. One of them is not crafted. So I need to make seared faucets. And these can make 3, so that's 1 task done. Seared basin, egg casting table. So that's super easy. Alright, excellent. Do that, and then that. We are going to need the fuel tank, which is going to require glass, which we will work on once these are done. But actually, I also need something else. Ingot gauge. I need a lot of glass. Not that much glass. It's 5, and you know what? I'm going to put all the work on this guy now. Oh, that's more than I thought. Okay, so I need you to smelt some of this sand to get glass. And let's see what else we can do just really quickly while we're here. Schematic table. Well, these things are busy. So we're not going to do that quite yet. We don't even have andesite. Again, a lot of mods. So if you're not a mod person, it's kind of hard for me to explain, because mod Minecraft is all over the place. So yeah, there's a lot involved in a lot of these. See, what's that gonna require? Redstone that I don't have. Excellent. So here's some glass. How much glass do I need for this quest? 16 glass. I don't have enough bits for that. I do have enough iron. So this is from a mod called Silent Gear. This is used as sort of like a counterpart of Tinker's Construct. But I'm not the biggest fan. Tinker's Construct is better. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make the tools just yet. I think it'd actually be a good idea to make armor early on. So let's make that, and we have 1 ingot to spare. That's fine. I'll take this armor off and get some better armor. What does this thing have? Plus 12% total speed. That's okay. How's this doing? Glass and seared stuff. That's fine. So now we can continue with Tinker's Construct, at least a little bit. One of the things we need is a seared fuel tank. That is where you're going to be holding the lava effectively. What's this? Seared heater. Solid fuel source for the melter. Oh. Okay. And I need... Oh, I've got the glass I need. Excellent. Okay, and then this one, and then something like this. Yep. There we go. And now I have a free bucket, so we can get some lava. Thanks, stupid, ruined portal. Very, very useful. And there we go. And that is another quest done. Got another lava bucket and some of that good stuff. So now we need to find somewhere to put this, because this is a multi-block structure, and I think right here would be perfect. Yeah, like relatively close to the base. Cut down this tree. I need to get that. Hold on. Now, one of the benefits with Tinker's Construct, you might notice that my axe is getting a little bit broken up. That's okay, because Tinker's Construct allows us to repair it without having to, like, you know, use an anvil or something. We can just replace it super easily. My inventory is full. Yeah, let's eat some white currant, I suppose. I also have not, gotten rid of the iron golem yet. May not rest that, that's too far away. If I can right-click on the stupid bed, I should be able to use it. Anyways. So let me put that away. And then we can pick these up. And now we can get on to the part that's actually important, which is making the melter. So we need to put this here. This here. This stupid cat, I swear. And then casting table, and then just faucets on the side. There we go. There we go. We now have a smeltery, or rather a melter made, and we just put lava in here. We are now at half a tank worth of lava. And then we have other options for certain things. So one of the things we can do, we can make another furnace. We can make a bigger smeltery, which we are going to have to anyways. So get some of these done. Some of them don't have rewards. Kind of unfortunate. Now we need to make something called Mighty Smelting, which is going to require us having stone and... Oop. What do you mean I can't? Oh, I don't have a book. That is not good. Do I have... I even have paper. Huh. Okay, seems like we're kind of at a state still. I am, of course, going to be going in between episodes to get some of the materials I need. So, for example, I'm going to be getting sugarcane. I'm going to be getting mostly sugarcane and some other things. Yeah, that begins our series in, you know, as you can probably guess, this, you know, Fancy Pants mod pack. So, hope you guys had an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one.